What is going on, Jet fans? Matt O'Leary back with another video. It is NFL free agency time. By Monday of next week, we will start to hear who is signing and where. So we have a lot to get into. Over the weekend, we will have a big preview of targets for the New York Jets at positions of need. But today, what I wanted to do was look at their own internal free agents, guys who are on expiring contracts or who are, going to currently become available, and if the New York Jets should retain those guys or let them walk. Okay, so Davante Adams starts the list. The Jets just cut him. They are not going to be bringing him back. He is likely to go to the West Coast. I could see the Chargers, I could see the Rams all being good fits. Hassan Reddick, no, there is no shot that Hassan Reddick is coming back. What an abject failure that trade was. Good God. All right, DJ Reed is up next. I think he is more than likely gone. Not that DJ Reed isn't a good football player. He's just going to hit the open market, and someone's going to pay him cornerback number one money, and the Jets can't afford to do that. It's pretty much since Michael Carter signed his extension, what was that, before the start of the season last summer, it's been pretty much known that DJ Reed is going to end up walking, and I wish him all the best. He was a great Jet. I just don't see him coming back in 2025. Javon Kinlaw, gone. Just not a good free agent addition from Joe Douglas. Underwhelming. Maybe follows Robert Saleh back to San Francisco. I don't know, but he won't be a New York Jet next year. Tyler Conklin, I personally would like to bring him back. I'm kind of 50-50 on if that's going to actually happen or not. So if I'm doing this from a predictive standpoint, I think Tyler Conklin is likely gone. I could see the Tennessee Titans being interested in bringing in a tight end. I think the New York Jets will sign Juwan Johnson at the position. All right, the two tackles are up next. Tyron Smith is an obvious gone. Likely retirement would be my guess. Morgan Moses, I would like to bring back, but the reports seem to indicate that the Jets and Morgan Moses will go a different direction. I'm thinking Morgan Moses wants to go to a contender for the last couple of years of his career, and I don't really blame him for that. Solomon Thomas, easy gone, just not a very good football player. The Jets need to get better on the interior of their defensive line. Ashton Davis, I would say, is likely gone. Maybe this Jet staff, the new Jet staff, brings him back on a cheap deal. I don't think he's going to be a regular, but just kind of hearing how things were going for him down the stretch, it kind of sounds like he's going to be gone would be my guess. A couple easy ones in a row. Wes Schweitzer, gone. Leaky Fotu, gone. I have my first stay. Yay, finally. Isaiah Oliver, I think, is going to stay with the New York Jets. Why? He's a versatile player. He can play safety. He could play slot corner. He's a special teamer. He's not going to be very costly. Isaiah Oliver also spent time with Wilkes in San Francisco in 2023. This kind of seems like a rare no-brainer option for the New York Jets. Chuck Clark, underwhelming last year, gone, I would say. Kenny Yeboah, I'm going to say stay. I think he sticks on as the tight end 3. Jets still need to add a couple of bodies. I said Juwan Johnson as a player to watch. And then I would also say the NFL draft would certainly be an avenue that the Jets would pursue a tight end. Jalen Mills, I liked the Jets bringing him in last year. I thought he was okay. He probably was their best safety, actually, if we're being honest. I think he's likely gone. He had a tweet essentially saying that he's going to test the market. Greg Joseph, I don't think he's winning the kicking competition, so I'll say he's gone. A few easy ones in a row. Kendall Sheriff, gone. Sam Iguavoen, gone. Jamin Davis, gone. I honestly think you can make the case that Kenny Nwanu can stay as a kick and punt returner. I don't think it's going to be crazy costly. And he was good when healthy and out there. He was a clear upgrade over Xavier Gipson. He had that big return in the game against Seattle. So I am totally open to the Jets retaining him, and I think there's a good chance that he stays. Jake Hanson's gone. Malik Taylor, I'm going to say, is gone. Bruce Hector, more than likely, is gone as well. Okay, next up we have Jamien Sherwood, and I think he is going to have a market in free agency. I would expect Atlanta to be involved, San Francisco to be involved. The Jets have interest in retaining him. I do end up think that he stays here. I'm going to predict that Jamien Sherwood stays with the Jets 3 years, $30 million, so a $10 million AAV. As a result, you probably get a holdout as well from Quincy Williams. So you'll cross that bridge when you get there. But if you draft someone and develop them and they become a plus starter, you should keep them around. And I could definitely see the Jets keeping him. I think he fits with stylistically how the Jets are going to play. I think they're going to potentially lose CJ Mosley. So Jamie and Sherwood sticking around kind of, negates what would be an obvious need. If you let Jamie and Sherwood go in free agency, then linebacker, becomes an issue for this football team. Xavier Newman, gone. Chaz Surratt, gone. Brandon Echols, I'll say stay. I think he has a real shot to be corner number 2 on this team, at least compete for the job. Say 1 year, $4 million player. I think Brandon Echols has proven that he could come in and be a okay spot starter for you. Tony Adams, I'll say gone to San Francisco. We know Robert Saleh absolutely loves him. I don't think the Jets are going to retain him. He's been okay the last 2 years, okay at best. I just think that they look to upgrade that safety room, and they're going to bring in some of their own guys at that position. I don't think he will be a holdover from the previous regime, but I guess you never know. And for Irv Charles, I'll say that he stays as a special teamer. Irv Charles had a huge play against the Denver Broncos as a special teamer 2 years ago. I wonder if that made an impression on the new special teams coach for the Jets, as well as Darren Muji, as they were in Denver at the time. So I'll predict that he stays. So a lot of guys gone. I would anticipate a good amount of roster turnover, which is as expected for a new regime coming in here and a team going through a little bit of a facelift. But let me know what you think about the Jets' internal free agents. Who do you think stays? Who do you think goes? I'm Matt O'Leary. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you next time.